Bennigan. Dad thought that Granny Crane's magic was Bennigan. I didn't even know what that word meant then, but much later I looked it up in a dictionary. Characterized by goodness, kindness, it said. I thought about good magic and wondered why Granny Crane's magic was really like. And here she is at Dad's memorial service, dressed in earth colors and red like flame, not in best black like all the others around the church. Her face is deep brown from wind and sun, and her eyes are yellow amber like an owl's. Is there such a thing as owl magic? Maybe Granny Crane is really an owl changed to a human and sailing high above the church, then swooping down on us. Owls are strong and powerful and wise, but they can tear you with their claws. Mostly Bennigan, Dad said. Her owl eyes are piercing and full of light, as if they can see everything you try to hide. People have come to the church from miles around in their dark clothes. Mom and Connor and I sit in the front pew. No one except the vicar can see our faces. The choir sings, but no one has a voice as good as Dad's. I remember what Dad said about wanting to sing in the open air instead of inside the church in the choir. If Dad was here, he wouldn't stay. He'd slip out of open back door. He'd wink at Granny Crane as he went. I nearly laughed when I think of Dad escaping from his own memorial service, but I stopped myself. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. They sing this hymn because it's the hymn for sailors and fishermen, and they believe that Dad has drowned. And ever let us cry to thee, for those in peril on the sea. Mom doesn't sing. She stares straight ahead as the song swells louder. Her lips are pressed so tightly together that there's no color in them. If you didn't know Mom was sad, you'd think she was fiercely angry. She often looks like that since Dad went. It's such a slow, gloomy, droning hymn. Dad would hate it. He likes music to have life in it. I close my eyes and shut my ears to the church hymn. I strain to listen to a different music. Yes, I can almost believe that I hear Dad's voice. I wish I was away in Ingo, far across the briny sea, sailing over deepest waters. Maybe that's where Dad is gone, sailing over deepest waters. He's away in Ingo, wherever Ingo is. That's where we'll find him. If I can just catch one note of his voice, I'll be able to follow it. I'll follow a single thread of his voice to where Dad is. The hymn ends. People cough and rustle as they sit down, cramming themselves into the tight pews. Fat Bridget de Melza is spilling over the edge of the pew and into the aisle. I turn to Connor and whisper, "We'll find him, won't we, Connor?" "Yes," whispers back Connor. "Don't worry, Saf. We'll let them get on with their memorial service if it makes them happy. It doesn't mean Dad's dead. I know we'll find him." We'll find Dad in Ingo, I tell myself. In Ingo, however long it takes. We'll find Dad, however hard it is. No, I am not going to cry. I tip my head back so that tears that are swelling in my eyes will not fall. They run down the back of my throat and into my mouth, tasting of salt. I swallow them. Dad's still alive. He wouldn't want me to cry.